With Neo Geo being a big topic here on the channel and the MiSTerCade getting ready to hit this summer, I thought this probably deserved its own video, and I know I kind of addressed it already in the top 10 questions video, but I figured why not actually take a look at it today and show it actually working and in action. So let's get some real basic background on the question here. Can you use a MiSTerCade in a Neo Geo arcade cabinet? And the reason I suspect this keeps coming up is, one, Neo Geo cabinets are wired slightly different than normal JAMA cabinets, and then two, you have some stuff going on here with having 4 buttons and then this select game button up top here, and people are just wondering, how does all this map back to the MiSTerCade? So first things first, if you have a cabinet that is JAMA wired and is just running a single slot Neo board like this one here, you're most likely fine. The single slot boards are JAMA, and they were dropped into a lot of JAMA machines as a quick and easy way to change out games. The issue is with the multi-slot boards, like this MV4F inside my Neo Geo Big Red. Same would be true with a 2-slot or even a 6-slot board. These machines do not use typical JAMA wiring. So look, don't go to sleep on me here, okay? Just hang in there. I'm gonna get you through this. I'm gonna show it quickly. You can handle this, I promise. This graphic shows you what the pins on a harness do. You can see standard JAMA is on the left, and then the Neo Geo's wiring is on the right. See this little difference right here? If you take nothing else away from this diagram, just note that they're different. JAMA is mono audio, and the pinout is just a little different than that of the Neo Geos. If you plug a JAMA game into the Neo Geo's harness, well, first of all, don't, but really, you're not going to have working audio, and there's a chance you could even damage your board, so that's a no-go, just don't do it. But the MiSTerCade is made to work in JAMA cabinets. It's essentially the same as any JAMA PCB that I just told you to not go plugging into your Neo Geo harness. So what do? Well, this problem has already been solved long before the MiSTerCade even came about. Perhaps the easiest solution is to use JAMAnation's Big Red adapter. By adding this adapter to the end of a JAMA PCB, you can then plug it directly into your Neo Geo safely and have audio. That's really it. It's as simple as that. So sticking with our Neo Geo theme for today, I'll go in and map the controls to play some Neo Geo games FPGA style on the Big Red here. I think some people were concerned about JAMA sometimes only using 3 buttons, but rest assured the 4th button is connected and it will register for you to map on the MiSTerCade. You got A, B, C, and D here. And remember, your player 2 is already mirrored by whatever you set up on the player 1 side. So all of that over there is already good to go. Start is, of course, my start button, and then for select or coin, I'll have to use the test button, which is inside the coin door and not terribly convenient. By default, the game select button here on the control panel won't register an input on the standard JAMA pinout. Remember, this isn't the MiSTerCade's fault, it's doing its job behaving as a standard JAMA PCB. So you can use the test button behind the coin door for this, but that's not terribly convenient at all. But there's actually a really slick solution here. On the Big Red adapter, you can move this center jumper to the far right position, and it will map the test button, you know, the one normally all the way down here, to the Neo Geo's game select button instead. Now you can use this to coin up if not in free play mode. And this may also come in handy for other non-Neo Geo games you wish to play on a multi-slot cabinet. It can sometimes be annoying if your coin button is too close to your action buttons, so this is a nice setup that puts it out of the way for you. So hopefully this gives some closure to the whole MiSTerCade in a Neo Geo cabinet thing. If there were any doubts, hopefully this is proof that this is a really great option for Neo Geo cab owners, but you do need that Big Red adapter from JNX. James might be busy cranking some more of these out for the Neo Geo people who don't already have one. And speaking of that, JNX is SNK Guru on eBay, so you'll want to watch his listings if you need to pick one of these up. I'll try to link his eBay store here in the description. And remember, if he's out of stock, don't be messaging me telling me that or asking where else to buy one. I'm not tracking inventory for people in stores here. That goes for the MiSTerCade itself too. The old Joe isn't some retro arcade brick seek. So in closing here, I think this is a really great bang for your buck option for the Neo Geo cabinet. I know quite a few of you are likely to have the Darksoft Flash Cart or Neo SD for your Neo Geos, and those are both awesome multis for playing on original hardware. But if you're feeling like you're okay rolling with FPGA in a cabinet, and trust me, I've become a believer myself, the MiSTerCade loaded up inside a Big Red is a dazzling alternative that you will not be disappointed in. You'll also get to check out some other games on the Neo Geo, even if some of that might be sacrilege. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out some more cool hardware pairings today. This is where real stuff happens, and I know I keep saying that. We're not unboxing pin sets or checking out the latest HD remake of something you played 15 years ago here. This is a put your hands on some kick-ass hardware and stuff that might get you killed kind of channel. I hope you'll stick around for more, but until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all next time. Later, guys.